Hi everyone, Sweat Trainer Kayla Itsines here, and I am so excited for the launch of my new low impact program. So today I'm going to take you through something a little bit different. This is going to be a low intensity, low impact workout that you can do absolutely anywhere. All you need is a pair of dumbbells. This is a great workout for anyone who needs something a little bit more quiet, something easier on the joints. We're going to get started straight away in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so I'll talk you through the first exercise, which is a shoulder tap and rocking chair. Now what I want you to do is get in the position first. So I'll talk you through this position. So I want your wrist and your shoulder in line. I want you nice and straight, brace your core. And this is the first position that I want you to be in, and then we'll go back into that rocking chair. Okay, so we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. All right, so in that position, we're gonna go right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder, and then up, back into rocking chair, back down into our knees, and continue that for the next 30 seconds. So each one of these exercises are going to go for 30 seconds. Keep going, keep breathing, make sure that core is nice and braced. Good. One more. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to get down into a plank and reach. So down to plank on our knees, we're just going to reach forward, tap the ground in front of us, and put our hand back. Now when we're doing this, we want to make sure we don't sway too much. Keep that core on. Keep that breathing as normal as possible. You don't want your bum up in the air. You don't want to sink down too low. Nice and straight. 7 seconds. 5 seconds. Breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're turning over into a glute bridge for 30 seconds. So lay back down, hands on the ground. You're gonna tense your glutes as you come up. So up and tense, lower back down, 3, 2, 1. Up and tense, lower back down, 3, 2, 1. And continue that for the next. Push the heels. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are just going to rest for 20 to 30 seconds. So grab a drink. I'll talk you through the next one. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 laps, 2 exercises. And the 2 exercises we're going to do is a squat and an X mountain climber. I'll talk you through them. So just grab your drink. We're going to start in 10 seconds. Some nice deep breaths. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds of squats starting now. So push your hips back like you're sitting into a chair. Come back up like you did in the glute. You're gonna squeeze at the top. Sit back into the chair. Squeeze at the top. So that's what I want you to think about. Keep that back nice and straight, that chest nice and open. When you're doing a squat, keep going. 20 seconds to go. I want you to focus on those knees coming out or your knees over your toes. Now, not over your toes like that. We just mean in line with your toes. Good. 10 seconds to go. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. We're going to go down into mountain climber. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, same thing, your wrists and your shoulders in line, and you're going side to side with those knees. So not a traditional mountain climber where you're going to the front, you're going side, touching your opposite knee to elbow or in that direction. Eight, 7, 6, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice deep breaths. And now while you're grabbing your drink, I'm going to talk you through the next exercise. You can just watch me as I do this. So you're going to need your weight. All right, so we're going to do a chest press and then an alternating toe tap. You'll need your weight for both exercises. So feet on the ground, knees up. You're going to get your weight. I want to make sure that your wrists and your elbows in line this time. And you're going to, as if you were holding maybe a broomstick or a bar, you're just going to push the weights up into the air and back down. So chest press. And then you're going to put one weight down. We're going to pick the other one up. We're going to hold it above our head. Our knees are coming up. We're going to drop one leg down, bring it back up. Other leg down, bring it back up. So if you're ready, lay down on the ground with your weight. Each exercise, roughly 30 seconds, 40 seconds, sorry. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 40 seconds of just chest press. So down, lower it down slowly. Push it up as if you're pushing a bar or a broomstick into the air. So nice and even. Just over your chest. Make sure you're breathing. Your core is still on. Now, if you're wondering when to breathe, you breathe in as the weight comes down and then out as the weight comes up. Try and do this as natural as possible. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Picking up that one weight, holding it over our head. One leg down and back up. Use that core, other leg down and back up. Now, I like to bring my head up because I like pressing my lower back into the floor. It is totally up to you what you want to do. Leg down and back up. Now, as weird as this sounds, try not to bring your leg up with your hip flexor. Bring it up. Seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. And rest before we get into some stretches to cool down. Right, so the first stretch while you're sitting there and grabbing a drink is we're just gonna put our hands behind our back and we're gonna stretch out our chest from doing those chest press and high planks, things like that. So nice deep breaths, everyone get into it, hands behind your back, chest up, nice, and you can stand up, you can be down on your knees, whatever, it's up to you. Nice deep breaths, you can bring your hands up when you feel up to it. This is definitely something that I need to work on, for sure. Good, and from there we're gonna move into stretching out our hip flexors and our quads. So coming up, what I want you to do is I want you to get into what looks like a lunge position, and then I want you to bring your foot a little bit more forward. So like this. And we're gonna move from here forward, but then we're also gonna put our hands on the ground like this if you need. We're just gonna hold our foot, pull it towards us, and then come back. Stretch out all these things. If you can even lift your back foot up, stretching out that quad. If you need balance, if you have a couch or a chair, you can have your hand on the couch or the chair. So let's just stretch out our legs. Swapping legs now. Same thing. Oh, my weights are in the way. Forward and back for a few. And if you can, holding your back leg, holding something for balance if you need. If you can't do that, that's totally fine. Just sink a little bit more into that hip flexor. Next, something that we all need to work on, especially me, we're going to stretch out our glutes. Now, you can do this a few ways, whichever ways feel comfortable for you. So if you know a glute stretch that feels good for you, you can. For me, I'm just going to lay down on the ground like this, I'm going to I'll move a little bit this so you can see it. My leg like this, holding underneath, I'm going to bring it towards me. All right. With this elbow, I sort of push this leg out a little bit. So I get that nice deep stretch, and then we're going to just swap sides. Definitely something I need to work on as well, guys. From here, we're going to stretch out our abs. Now you can definitely rewind this video, rewind this cool down, and do this for longer if you need. This is a great one to do before bed as well. Those muscles get really tight during the day. And we're just going to stretch out our abs here. Nice deep breaths. And then we'll be done. Another 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And you are done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this workout with me today. Now, if you like low impact workouts like these, you can check out my new low impact program in the Sweat app today.